whole point of marketing is to create a unique value. So how do you create a unique value? We all talked about the fact that we live in what's called the attention arbitrage community, right? The attention arbitrage market. Everybody's out on social media. Everybody's out everywhere they can be saying the same things, right? Waving flags, look at me. I'm a me too. I do everything that every other lender does, except I do it better, right? And we're all trying to be better. And the problem with being better is there's always going to be somebody who's better than you, even if you become the best. I don't know if you remember the movie Something About Mary, right? And there was a scene that really demonstrates this quite well. That's an old school movie. I'm dating myself by saying that. But in this movie, I think it was Ben Stiller. He was a hitchhiker, or he picked up a hitchhiker. Anyway, and the hitchhiker was talking about his business plan. And he's like, man, I'm going to take over the world. I've got this amazing business plan. It's a new workout called 7-minute abs. And he's like, you're going to get a 6-pack abs by doing a 7-minute workout. And there's nothing else on the market right now that can compete with it. It's going to take off. It's going to blow up. And Ben Stiller's like, that's cool, but what happens when somebody comes out with 6-minute abs? He's like, oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Right. And so it's kind of a funny anecdote to talk about the difference that most of us live in this world where we try to compete by being better. And that's a losing proposition. What we really need to be is different, right? So you have an incremental advantage or an incremental difference of being better with an exponential advantage of being different. So different is what we want to do. So how do we be different? How do we not be a look at me too? I've got low rates. I close loans on time. I've got products that nobody else has. I answer my phone on nights and weekends, right? That's great, but so does everybody else. And that's what everybody else is saying. And you're never going to convince somebody that you're incrementally better than the competition. But when you're different, you stand out. So how do we be different, right? How do we reach out to a real estate agent and have a unique talk track and a unique brand? So I'm going to tell you right up front, social media is not the answer, right? It's part of the equation. Social media has become, I'm hesitant to say a waste of time, because it's not. It's necessary. You have to be there or you're not relevant. But it's not a leading strategy. It's a reflection pool. So in other words, your strategy should be personal. It should be community-based. It should be network-based. It should be word of mouth based. It should be direct outreach-based. And then all of those things that you're doing should be reflected on social media. It's kind of like an archive of your activity, not the leading activity.